Hey everybody, it's April 4th, 2018, 3:36. Um, yeah, it happened again. Damn, we got a YouTube cheater. This one here we're just gonna call horse sense because the fact is that this is what I'm gonna start naming my videos because god dang ain't nobody got no damn common sense. Well, let's just go over this real quick and I wanna make some talking points if you don't mind. Hope you listen. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, then you know what, kiss my butt. But anyway. YouTube shooter. Okay, boy, there's a lot of crap to go over on this shit, and then damn mainstream media today are gonna start picking it. They're gonna start going through this and trying to pick that shit out of Pepper. Oh, we got a lot of points because the fact is, oh, she's a woman. Damn, I didn't know a woman could shoot a weapon. Well, anyway, it's apparent to me, and this is the first thing that came to my mind. They really haven't proved me differently, or proved differently to me. Is that it happened at YouTube. The individuals who've been censoring their customers and basically just said screw you to the First Amendment, and they figured they could get away with it. Well, I'm sorry, but it seems like one of your YouTube subscribers took offense to that. They went down to your headquarters and shot the damn place up. Kind of makes you wonder about who's making those corporate decisions. Now, I'm not condoning that if you don't like a damn social media platform, you go down and shoot the son of a bitch up, but hell, it does prove one point is that we can actually talk and we can actually complain and we can do whatever the hell we want to, but ain't nobody listens. But you go down there and shoot that son of a bitch up with a damn gun, and next thing you know, everybody's paying attention. I believe YouTube today are stepping fetching about their policies, trying to come out with some kind of statement. I haven't heard one yet. Maybe you guys give me a link if you can. But then we have admission the fact is that, oh yeah, well, she's a Muslim. She had some videos on there. I particularly don't care for them. But anyway, she's a vegan, which means she don't eat meat. That's right there. Got to tell you something's wrong with her right there. She can't even sit down and order a good chicken fried steak and eat it. I mean, like, damn. But then I got to digress. However, the fact is that she does do dance classes and everything like this, or dance on her videos and shit like that. Whatever floats your damn boat. But the issue keeps coming back to the fact is that she got pissed off because YouTube wasn't monetizing her videos. Now I've heard arguments. Styx Hammer, I don't know, Styx Hammer. I like him. He's a pretty good guy. Styx Hammer, he's on here too. But he made a good point. He's like, well, she wasn't making no money. You got to reach a certain subscribers number, and then also the advertisers kind of get to pick and see what kind of gist of where they want to advertise. They don't want to have Budo's butt paste being advertised on a bunch of people's videos that are over 45. You don't really have a diaper rash problem. Not that I know of. But anyway, we go into the new arena of god dang, it blows the freaking world's mind. We got a female shooter who's a Muslim who got pissed off at the YouTube for banning her videos. That's basically what we're looking at here. Correct me if I'm wrong. That right there, man, that's a damn Fox News exclusive. They're going to be picking that shit out of Pepper on this shit. And I'm wondering right now is that how long it's going to take. Right now it's been 24 hours, I believe. And yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take for them to come up with the second shooter. Are we going to come up with the involvement of the CIA, the FBI, uh, Homeland Security? All these some bitches got involved, and it was a false flag. And I don't know what the false flag's for. I can't tell anymore. But they're coming. It's coming. It's entertainment on YouTube now for somebody to question an investigation, and that's good. I mean, everybody's got to question shit, but damn, I'm still waiting for somebody to prove it. So anyway, I'm supposed to believe that the FBI, who's just fucked up from they just tore up from the floor up, is supposed to be responsible for all this shit. Well, you and I both know that the FBI they can't even pour piss out of a boot. How stupid these some bitches are. So they can actually put together all these freaking shootings and shit for no particular reason. So I don't know when the FBI is going to get involved, but it's coming. Brings up me the next point is the fact is that they always say now to see something, say something. And her father did, because he filed a missing complaint report on her, and they come back and said, yeah, we caught her about 30 miles from from YouTube. Father told him right then, said, well, hell, she's probably going to go to YouTube. She's pissed off at him. That's where she's headed. Nobody seemed to pay attention to that. There were a lot of people, even on the YouTube, who actually saw her posting that she was pissed off at YouTube because she wasn't making no money and she couldn't make a living off YouTube. Pissed her off anymore. So stands to reason if her father said, well, he's going to YouTube. She's going to go to YouTube because y'all demonetize her videos, and I don't know what the hell she's going to do. Seems like that would bring up some kind of freaking alarm or some shit in the FBI or some shit. Or the cops that stopped her, or where are you going, man? What are you doing, man? Where are you at? Well, you've been lost for 2 days. Where the hell you been at? That never seemed to come up. So once again, we blame the guns, but then the fact is that when do we start blaming the cops and the authorities? When we point these some bitches out, we do what they tell us to do. We point these some bitches out and they let them go. I mean, shit. They had interviews with some of his friends. He didn't have many, but they had some people that tried to be his friend and talked to him. This one little girl said, you know what, I should have said something. I'm like, well, why the hell did you say something? Whatever. She said, well, he was on the Snapchat. He was taking pictures of guns on his bed. He had pictures of a gun, on his face. And he had pictures, showing off his guns. Now, I can understand. Sometimes you want to show off guns. Sometimes you want to do a video about, which ones you think or whatever is better and do your 2 cents. And I don't have no problem with those videos. Matter of fact, I like them. But if you follow those YouTube videos that you actually post on YouTube that you want to be a professional school shooter with all these guns on the bed, you think maybe that might be something you don't pay attention to? Because there was an individual who print screened it. I don't know how you do that, but anyway, print screened it, sent it to the FBI. I don't think it's normal. Maybe you should look into this shit. Nah, nothing. Or maybe you alert the sheriff's department and say, hey, look, man, you got a crazy son of a bitch there. Go by his house, see what the hell's going on with him. Ask him about this damn statement he made. Let's find out a little bit more about this individual. No, that didn't happen. So once again, failure of the authorities to do their job. That, by the way, you pay for out of your taxes. That's just a given. But they failed to do their job once again. It's kind of starting to sound familiar, isn't it? And it's starting to sound familiar because the fact is, when we started talking about authorities, the FBI's name comes up a lot in all this shit. The FBI was aware. The FBI knew. The FBI had them on a watch list. The FBI. What the fuck else does the FBI? What the FBI does besides just make a list? What do they do nowadays? Except for now appear on freaking TV with all the higher ups appearing on TV on these damn commissions or committees being questioned. So the common denominator, I believe, there might be the FBI. Maybe we got a problem there. You think maybe, Mr. Sessions, you could get up off your ass, stop eating your damn ice cream. You'll get your prunes tonight so you can stay regular. Well, maybe you want to do something. Maybe you might want to start asking some questions about current events. Because right now, we all know, everybody knows that right now, we know the FBI is so damn fucked up. I don't even know why they're here. I don't even know what they do anymore. So here we go. This goes into the gun control and shit, whatever. So the fact is that, well, let me clue you in on something there, Skippy. It was stated that in this shooting that there was a person who was quoted, who was in the building saying, "I wish I had a gun. I wish I'd have had a gun." Now, this statement coming out to someone who's just been through a horrific event, one may not take as being serious. Well, let me clue you guys into something. Okay, once somebody starts drawing a weapon on your ass, or you start hearing somebody shooting, people screaming, you have just put yourself, or you have just entered into a world that's called a wartime scenario. You think different. It's the fight or flight syndrome. If you can't run away and escape real quick, then what else are you gonna do? You got to defend yourself. I wish I had a gun. At that point, I don't think that person would have given a shit. You give him a damn gun, machete, screwdriver, whatever the hell he could use, he would probably use it to defend himself, keep getting shot. And then once he does protect himself and the others, then he will go to jail to make sure that the shooting is warranted. Meanwhile, this kid's already shot, or these people have already shot more than one individual. The person realizes this is an ongoing thing. So he reacts back, well, guess what? Then you go to jail. There's 6 things that can happen after you pull your trigger on a damn individual. Ain't none of them good. But you can bet your ass it's going to cost you an attorney, which is going to be at least $10,000. So I don't understand the gun rights episode, because the fact is you're making your decision right here, right now, in your chair, sitting there about a weapon. You have nothing, you know nothing about it, but you're saying we should ban guns. Well, let's talk to these some bitches who have been in these shootings and have lost a friend. Let's ask their parents, because you know they thought about it. Now, YouTube shooting, they took she took exception to the policy. Well, I don't know about you, but I've been on YouTube for a little while, and now everybody's had exception to this damn policy. It wasn't popular. But YouTube being as big as they are, and they said, well, y'all just gonna shut up and like you. Well, guess what? Some people ain't. They're gonna come down there and shoot your damn place up. It's starting to seem like there's what they start calling vigilante justice. It's starting to seem like that, you know what, people are starting to realize that, you know what, we can't, the government ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna listen. Damn courts ain't gonna listen. Ain't nobody gonna listen. So I just take matters into my own hand. I can't be, justice can't prevail. It's whoever has the most money. So let's just take money out of the equations, and I'll go down and I'll shoot them up and show them. That's the mentality. And then we've got people that have sat by and said, well, yeah, I knew him. Yeah, he was doing it. Doing all this on Instagram and all this and Snapchat and all this. Nobody said nothing. How many people didn't say anything? And then on top of that, the ones that did, how many people just didn't listen to it? That's my question. We're going to have more mass shootings, and it's not because of the fact of guns. It's because of the path of our society now warrants it. I hate to be the one to tell you, but as somebody, and I just use it as an example, and I do apologize, but the fact is that I feel for every one of them, some of the guns that are dead, and I guarantee you, I wish I'd have been there and had a gun. But let's say, for example, you know that your daughter was shot by this kid, and maybe he's going to get out on parole, or he's not going to get the death penalty. our justice is not going to be totally served on him. They're just going to do enough to appease the public. Meanwhile, you're sitting there and you've got lost a kid, like I've seen so many parents come on here and say. You get to wake up in the morning. I lost a child. When you listen to me, I lost a child due to this shit. But they're pushed out to the side. We're going to fix it. We're going to pass gun laws. We're going to pass more shit. We're going to do more shit or whatever. And I hate to be the one to bring it up. Okay, we're going to pass more gun laws, but god dang, let's look at Chicago. Look at Australia. Look at California. How's some gun laws working out for y'all over there? But all I know is when I go on Broadcastify to listen to my damn scanner, every one of the top feed in the nation is Chicago. There's about almost what, at least 1,000 people listening all the time. So let's get serious about this damn discussion. We're going to discuss this. We got to discuss it all. At what point, if you know there's an individual who's going to go into the school and you know that it's going to happen and you report it to every little swinging PP who's got a gun and a badge or whatever, and they don't do nothing, whose fault is that? You done your job. You done the right thing. You report it to individuals who should follow up on it. Isn't that called accomplice to murder? If you've been warned that somebody may or may not do something and you don't go at least check it out, don't that make you guilty as a shooter? Isn't that giving him a free pass or her a free pass to go and just say, hey, I'm going to go do some shooting today. Okay, you go right ahead. Just don't do it on my shift. We can debate gun laws all you want to, but it ain't going to do no damn good because the fact is that people are going to have guns. No matter if you, it don't make no difference if you ban them or not. People are going to have guns. They're going to have weapons. They're going to have some way to protect themselves because when they look around, nobody else is doing it. It takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes for a cop to get to my house, just to get to my house. Anything that's bad hadn't going to happen in my house is going to happen between the first 5 minutes. And I want to sit here and wait on the cops. Law enforcement, I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying, well, maybe if they're that damn backed up and backlogged on crime, maybe we should rethink the cop situation. Maybe we should come at it from a different approach. Because just because you put somebody on patrol don't mean they're doing their damn job. Because their heart's not in it. How many officers are starting to come true is the fact is that when they do get called out to a situation, they're pissed off because they got to go to work and it's easier to pull a gun and get the situation over with, put some bitch in a damn freaking ambulance and be done with it. Spend the next 2 days in the office doing paperwork. Well, it's either that or they just don't go do it and didn't follow up on it. And guess what? Now people are dead. What do you do about it? How do you live with yourself? Yeah, I heard about that boy. I heard he was crazy. I heard she was crazy, man. They told us she was going down on YouTube. I didn't believe them. How do you feel about that? This is not a gun rights issue any longer. We got to get to the bottom line and what the reason why this is happening. Why this continues to happen is because the fact is that people are not being heard. People are no longer listening to the public. All these individuals, and pretty much the largest percentage of mass shootings that I can see, all had a problem with society, all had a problem relating, all had some kind of problem with the public or their classmates or something along that nature. It got so serious and it got so bad, they decided to take the law into their own hands. Go show them. people haven't looked at it from this way, but if you get mad enough, or you're being mistreated enough, or you believe you're being mistreated enough, for you to plan out and execute other individuals and then kill yourself, you're a freaking individual. What do we do with people who say they're going to commit suicide? Well, shit, we go get them some help. Not much left, but we try to go get them some help. What do we do when the crazy person admits, I ain't gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill everybody else, then I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna be a professional school shooter. Nobody said anything. We are the watchdogs of ourselves because we're in YouTube and we get to go through all this shit and everything and social media and all this other crap or whatever. And we're responsible too because the fact that we see something like that, like this individual did, printed the screen and showed it to them. Like, this is what the son of a bitch said. Now it's up to you. Do your investigating, do your detective shit. Whatever you do, go do your job. Now we'll never know which spin they're going to put on this. There's a lot there on this YouTube shooter. She's Muslim, she is female. Everybody's nitpicking at that shit. I think, oh hell, what's wrong with a female? It's a population and shit like that or whatever. It just goes to prove that, you know what? It can happen to anyone, at any place, anytime, at a party, at the YouTube headquarters. Somebody can walk in with a damn gun and blow the shit away from you, blow the shit out of you and your friends. One of the best things I heard about it yesterday was this kid from, um, I think, well, I can't remember where he worked, but anyway, he was there and he saw this lady running out and she had a leg wound. He took a bungee cord and wrapped it around her and tied a tourniquet. That somebody should be a freaking hero. He was thinking at least. He's learned that the fact is that what he's actually thought about as a high school student working is saying, you know what, if something happens to me, this is what I'm going to do. And it happened. And that's exactly what he did. People have braided questions, well, how was she, whatever, would she talk about the shooting or whatever? God damn. The last thing I want to talk about when somebody's saving my ass and putting on a tourniquet on my leg, I want to know how that is. Am I going to make it? I don't give a shit what's happened. All that's done. Am I safe yet? Is there an ambulance coming? No, I don't want to text my mama because I don't want to hear this shit. I want to get from point A, where I'm hurt, to point B, which is the doctor. That's it. This kid said the same thing. We didn't talk about all that shit. Did she say how many shootings? Did she say how many people? She didn't talk about all that. She was fighting for her damn life, okay? That should be enough about her saying anything. All the rest of the details can come later. But right now, I'm busy. We're doing something. I'm helping her. I'm saving her life. I'm showing how we're going to do it. And guess what? That's all we're talking about right now. I'm trying to keep talking from going into shock. Last thing I want to talk about to keep from going into shock is the damn shooting that she went through. God damn. It amazes me when I get on and I get onto the YouTube or whatever and I hear all these damn videos. I can't. I don't have that many subscribers. Maybe I'm the only one who makes any horse sense or common sense because the fact is that, you know what? These are questions we should be asking. They're paid individuals. They go on there to distract you. Those are the false flags, the ones that where there's going to be more than one shooter. Or you got, okay, let's start proving it. And if we do, can we guarantee the people that we report it to are going to take action on it? And that's the actual problem. Is that the American people are getting fed up with not being heard by talking and no one listening. American people have given up on their government because the fact is our government doesn't do anything. And this is going to happen more often, not because of the fact of guns. You're going to have people out here with machetes. You're going to have people out here with freaking chains or using their car. So that's really not, the guns really may not be the entire issue here. We might have a problem with mental capacity, and we may have a problem because we're reacting to the way the government's treating us. I know every one of you that are sitting there probably say, not everyone, but anyway, most of them, I don't call the cops, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. Well, why not? Did we hold them to a higher standard? Well, no, because we can't. Anything you say about the police, man, you get freaking hammered. You don't support the cops. Yeah, I support good cops. Damn right I do. Some that have common sense. Do I support cops? Yeah, I support cops. The good ones. The bad ones, I wouldn't give you two flip for. Couldn't give a shit. They're just in the way, is what they are. But then I digress. The whole shooting is YouTube in the shooting. Now we have also going in now, we've got the Parkland shooting as well, back to back. And there's going to be another one. Because what has happened is the fact is that people are starting to understand if you pick up a weapon, any type of weapon, and you go to hacking on people, or you go to shooting people, or you get heard, your voice gets out there. And sometimes that's all people want, for people to listen. Most of the people here on YouTube, that's all they want to hear. They just want to actually be able to talk to people and actually say, okay, you listen, you think I'm dumb shit, but at least they listened. But everybody can't do that. My videos, I don't get that many viewers, but guess what? I don't know how many times I reposted. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Because the fact is that I'm done relying on you people to handle my business. I don't need to have a court case go to court and have to wait 2 years to have to be before a judge. I don't have to call you sir, Mr. Officer. I don't have to belittle myself in front of the American government to be able to survive. I still honor and I still believe that this is a government of the people and for the people and by the people. If I didn't have my, if you know what, you wouldn't have your job, Mr. Officer. I wasn't paying your damn. I pay your salary, you son of a bitch. I guess I could be treated with some respect, just a little bit. This YouTube shooting was a tragedy because the fact is it's signs that it actually put out. All of these incidents that are happening across America today, they are signs about what the public is actually experiencing and what they're going through and what they're thinking. And those signs are all leading to one damn point. I tell you, be the first one to tell you when everybody's getting pissed off enough where something's got to be done. You're thinking in your main housing group that we're going to change the Second Amendment. You're going to change an amendment to a constitution that we've been living for all these years. And we not like perfect, hell no, but we ain't. Why in the hell is everybody coming here then? Maybe you should count your blessings a little bit. Look at them down Puerto Ricans. They ain't got gas. They ain't had lights of water for freaking 6 months, and they won't have it for another year and a half. People are getting pissed off because the people that are actually in charge of them, because this is a republic, and the republic is we elect officials to represent us. This is the same damn concept we're going through right now that we went and we fought against England because we're sitting here, we get taxation and we get no representation. None. In order to have representation, you have to have somebody who's willing to listen to you. To be able to listen to the public is a lost art because the fact is here's what we can make our decisions and our actual congressmen or whoever the hell they are, they go by a poll. So does the Supreme Court. So does Congress. So does, yeah, Congress. So does law enforcement. Which laws are we going to enforce? The ones that people bitch about the most. That's it. But we can't listen to an individual who calls in. He gives us a print screen or a screenshot of someone making a freaking in this day and age. If you and I know one of our friends that are actually committing shit like that or actually saying shit like that, I'm like, oh, hold on, bro. What do you mean? Talk to me about this. What do you think? Maybe that's all they need to do is just somebody to listen to, point them in the right direction. Bro, the way you're helping, hey, man, the way that you're thinking ain't healthy. Let's go get you some help. Let's go talk to somebody, man. But who can they talk to? Can't talk to your school counselor. Can't talk to your principal. You can't talk to anybody at school because they don't like you for some certain freaking reason. So then you go to a psychologist or psychiatrist and sit there and talk to them. And, oh, yeah, okay, fine. And I'll sit there for 30 minutes. And so that's all time I got now. But here's a prescription. I'll see you back in 3 months. So you got a prescription to pills. You don't even know what's going to actually happen or what they're going to actually do to you, but you don't get to go see the doctor for 3 months. So here we go again with us trying to fix the problem, short the band-aid on the problem instead of dealing with the real issues. Now we have all seen mass shootings have been going up. We got already 18, 19 now this year already. It ain't even it's freaking April. It's going to get worse because in each and individual act that we have, whether it be a school shooting, whether it be a bombing, whether it be whatever it is, it's somebody who's wanting to draw attention to themselves and their cause, or they're getting back and saying, you know what, nobody will listen to me now. Listen to me now. They'll listen to me now. They'll hear it. They'll hear this, and that's based upon a time to where you know what they went through a number of years. Nobody listened to them. It's like, fine, hell, they twisted the hell out. Somebody gonna damn listen to me. It ain't gonna do no good, but I'm gonna get mine in, and guess what? I'll kill myself and they can deal with this shit, but at least they're gonna listen to me. Maybe they may learn something from it, but I doubt it. I've already come accustomed to, and so has most of you. There are going to be more mass shootings. There's going to be more incidents. It's just calling attention. It calls attention because we as a country, we as a nation, we as a whole have stopped listening. We have stopped solving problems. We have actually just identified problems. Somebody ought to do something about that. Oh, yep, he's got a gun. Somebody ought to do something about that. He's walking into the schoolhouse with a gun. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody's going. Got a gun. You can't do that. It's against law. It's against the rule. Come on. Let's go in there and see what you do. We have kids like that are that freaking stupid. You got a gun. Let's go see what you do. This is evident by the fact is that when they hear, if you hear a pop in a school right now, I'd be the first one on the freaking floor to know where it's coming from. But what are these kids saying? Well, we thought it was firecrackers at first, and then we already had a fire drill in the morning, so we thought that was kind of different. We thought that was kind of peculiar. Use your freaking head. You have to realize as a student today, or you have to realize as an American that you're a potential target. A school is a soft target. That's where they're going to hit. It doesn't take a freaking forensic scientist or a damn criminal investigator to tell you where the targets are. God dang, they're showing to you the soft targets. Where's the likelihood of being no guns? Where's the place I can go in and get as many kills as I can? This kid was going up. I mean, this lady was going to go up to the third floor No, I'm sorry. This kid was going to go up to the third floor and shoot out the damn window so he could shoot the kids leaving because they were running out. One thing had happened. They had hurricane windows and somebody couldn't shoot them out. In this Yahoo shooting, I'm actually still trying to get over politics because the fact is, I'm like, God damn, you two fucked up. Like we couldn't all see that shit coming. We all knew, and I'm not going to question your intelligence, but everybody knew in the back of my mind something going to happen bad to you too. We didn't predict this, but we pretty much some ready to give. I think maybe you two may want to reassess their priorities a little bit, maybe. What do you think? Well, that's the way it is. That's what's happening today in my world. How about yours? Please tell me that you're having a good day and you're not having to think about all this shit because we shouldn't have to think about all this shit as we're Americans. This shit should be done. Shit should be squashed. Could you think, and this is a scary thought, I'm going to leave you with this. Do you think maybe these officers and these city officials and all these officials, do you think, based on Sheriff Israel's attitude and what he's done here, do you think maybe, just maybe, that these individuals don't give a shit about your ass? Do you think maybe saving their ass is more important than saving yours? Do you think maybe that they're thinking, well, hell, didn't bother me, didn't hurt my family, didn't hurt me none. It's tragedy. But I ain't going above and beyond. I believe maybe we're tending to think that way because the fact is that we had 4 individuals sitting outside the parking lot where there were people being killed. I think maybe we need to think about that because we tell the law all the time what's suspicious, what they should be paying attention to, and they don't listen. So maybe it's coming to the point to where, you know what, there's not enough people who give a shit anymore. Maybe. Seems like it to me. I use Wolfpack. I'm out. Keep your powder dry. Keep your zipper zip and your hammer hanging. Out.